Secretary. Apologies to the members who couldn't get in there, but that concludes our topical questions. We'll turn to the next item of business. Mr. Finnie. Yes, point of order from Mr. Finnie.
Presiding Officer, you will be aware that under Rule 9B1, subparagraph 1, this Parliament refused to consent to the European Union withdrawal bill. Last week, despite that lack of consent, the UK Government's timetable allowed the UK Parliament just over 15 minutes to debate our concerns and indeed all issues that related to devolution in Scotland, Wales and the north of Ireland. I understand no MPs representing Scottish constituency had the opportunity to speak. Presiding Officer, I'm also a member of the Parliament's Justice and Rural Economy and Connectivity committees, and for several months now we've attempted unsuccessfully to get government ministers to come before us. They've often cancelled at very short notice, and I understand that other committees have been treated with similar discourtesy. This Parliament has been treated with utter contempt by the UK Government, and in particular by the Secretary of State for Scotland. Presiding Officer, under Rule 31D, the Presiding Officer shall represent the Parliament in discussions and exchanges with any parliamentary, governmental, administrative or other body. Presiding Officer, can you please advise members whether you have had or plan to have any discussions with the UK Government or the UK parliamentary authorities regarding the contempt shown Scotland's Parliament in recent times?
Can I thank Mr. Finnie for giving me advance notice that he intended to raise a point of order, and as he and perhaps other members will recall, I did, in response to a point of order at the time the Parliament's position on the LCM was agreed to, I did advise members at that time that I would write to my counterparts at Westminster and in other legislatures around the UK to make them aware of this Parliament's position in relation to the EU withdrawal bill, and I did exactly that. In line with normal procedures, the Clerk, the Chief Executive of this Parliament, the Clerk, also wrote to his counterparts in the UK Parliament. The UK Parliament is therefore fully aware of this Parliament's position. We'll now move on to the next item of business, which is a